Well, I don't know what you're. Oh, you are singing.
Alright, so A flat. Bum bum.
Still waiting for people. More
Alright.
people to join.
See ya.
Bye. Thank you.
So, do you want to?
I'm just making sure that audio is good. Hello. Okay, people are here.
Hello.
Even though it says 0 people watching, there are people who are commenting.
Does that mean
we must be
there's
super laggy? Are you guys ghosts?
Oh, should I pull up my laptop? I can see the chat.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. But then you have one hand for your laptop and one hand for.
That's okay.
Welcome. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are unboxing Dreamcatcher. Ooh.
Hello,
yay.
folks. Oh, do you want to use a knife? You can cut it slowly.
Yes. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, that's why I got the knife.
You got the knife.
Okay. All right, let's move this stuff. Hi, everyone.
Oh, it's sparkly.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Guys, it's sparkly.
Okay.
Whoa, what the frick? It's sparkly.
Wait.
It's sparkly. It's sparkly. It's sparkly. It's sparkly. It's sparkly. Because this is such a low quality camera, you might not be able to see. It's sparkly. Ooh.
Wait, how do I get a notification of your video?
How come you got a notification, or how come you didn't get a notification?
How do I not? How do I go to the
Are you
live stream?
subscribed to my channel,
Yes,
Isaac?
I am. Yes, I am. Oh, there it is.
Look.
Okay, cool. Just needed to refresh.
Isaac is.
Okay.
No, you can't see that as.
You can't see.
Yes, you
no,
can. You
I
can
see the
kinda
comments. Okay.
Sparkly. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
Let's
hold
read
it for
the
a very
comments.
long time.
Hi guys. Okay. Wait. How long is the delay? So, I didn't wait for a solid.
Yeah, you can kind of see that it's
10
sparkly.
seconds.
Wow, there's a 10-second delay.
I'm lagging. Oof. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm loving this.
Wait, that's actually pretty interesting. Why is it?
It's so beautiful.
It's like not even, like in terms of the
sparkle. Well, it's like chunky sparkly, if that makes any sense at all.
That makes any sense. Let's see if this works. And the back has the little logo.
The logo.
That's cute. Wait, is this the additional ones?
Yeah, these are additional ones. Thanks to Dreamcatcher USA for doing the giant group order. Okay, are you wanting dark or light version?
We should do a coin toss.
Are we gonna do one at a time?
We should do a coin toss.
Coin toss? I have coins.
Oh, you have coins? Or wait, should we get the people to vote?
It's hard to count when comments fly by really quickly.
Intensifies.
Do you want heads or tail? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so wait. I'm trying to think of a way.
Okay.
Okay,
how about if we match it? Then we'll do the pink one.
Wait, I thought we were gonna just like unbox at the same exact time.
Okay. I thought we were gonna. Okay.
Are we doing one
confused.
at a time?
I don't know.
Okay, screw it. We're just gonna do one at a time.
Right.
Light version is heads. Dark version. Don't worry, I have many coins.
Okay.
Dark version is tails. Okay, and you did it.
Oh, that was bad.
Tails. Dark version. Shade version.
Hey.
Sorry, not dark version.
All right. Hello from Brazil. Hello from America.
Hello, America. I'm America too.
Oh, wow.
Look at this beauty. Okay, we're gonna cut it open!
Cut it carefully.
Without cutting myself.
Yeah, cut it from here.
How do I do this?
Whoa.
Did I do that
Honey,
correct?
do you know how to use a knife?
I don't know how to use
Jeez
a knife.
Louise!
Oh, did I break your knife?
No! Oh my goodness.
Why do you even have a knife? Are we allowed to have knives at school?
No. I just carry one. Okay.
Okay. Let the dissection process begin.
Look at that. Hello from Oregon. Well, hello from New York. Love bomb yet. Yes, they did. Wait.
Yes, we did.
Is it on YouTube?
No, I have like 10 reactions that my assistant editor is like, I dumped on my assistant editor. So they will be published eventually.
What's up from Florida? Hey, that's
I love
really
Florida.
far.
Oh, it's so
the
sparkly.
plastic has been ripped.
Ooh, there's like a plastic.
Wait, there's another layer?
There's another layer.
Oh, wait.
Oh, whoa! Guys.
Oh, look at the stickers in the back. Oh, that's so neat. And it's like...
Oh, you can see the reflection.
Oh, jeez. Hello from Egypt. Well, hello
Whoa!
from America.
Okay, well, I can't seem to get it back on, but this is really pretty. They haven't done this before. I own all the other Dreamcatcher
albums. So it's just the
albums.
outlinings.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are
It's
the
the sparkly
outlinings.
part.
And
It
then
outlined
you
it in
can show
sparkles,
this.
and this one's just all like block colors.
Yeah. That's really neat. Wow, this is very, very creative.
Yes, Dreamcatcher's
on
albums
their
are
album.
the best albums.
Oh, even the
in my
back is
opinion.
in. Also, the back. Like, if you see it there.
Oh
That's
god,
really neat.
how do I? Okay, it's one of those covers where you have to like get it unhinged, but I'm afraid I'm gonna rip
I think you should just
the
rip it.
material. No, if you do,
Is it-
I will murder. I will choke
I
you in
will-
front of everybody.
Oh, jeez. I'm terrified.
Ah,
Hey! We got it!
we got
There
it.
we go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna die an early death.
Ta-da.
Be careful with the tabs; they're difficult. If you,
Yeah.
that is
Okay,
good
thank you.
advice.
Yeah. Did you guys also get a Dreamcatcher
Oh my
album? And
goodness.
if so, which version?
Wait, this is like a Sibley. This is like a Sibley cover.
What do you mean a Sibley?
So if you actually go to the Sibley library, they have a few covers, like for really old books that are dismantled.
Wow, I might have not have had to open it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah. Sibley library has the same concept.
And what we mean by Sibley Library is our
School library.
school music library.
It's the second biggest music library.
what? Oh, we get
I'm not
stickers.
gonna close this.
What?
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 Oh.
Mystery.
What? What?
Okay.
Oh, I bet that says. I don't know what that says. Maybe it's what in Korean.
Can someone
ID
Can
this?
someone translate this?
Wow. Umu, I see those earbuds. Yes. I don't know if
Yes.
you're listening to music.
I'm not.
Well, you're not. You just
I don't know why I have them in. It's just a habit.
what? Day 6 Moonrise is packaged just like that, and I hate it.
Yeah,
That-
because you could
it's
probably
a-
like accidentally rip something.
Yeah, it's pretty bad content, but it kind of makes sense.
Nani desu ka?
Nani desu ka?
I mean, there's two things in
Nani?
Korean. Oh, this is lucid dream, and what does this say?
Lucid
this
Dream.
one.
Hi from Canada. Well, I'm also from Canada too, so hello. Wait,
This
what?
is so cool.
What?
Okay, now CD time. Are you ready for the CD?
Yes.
Okay, so this
Wait,
is
what is
CD
this
cover.
then? Oh, okay, that's probably the album. Oh boy. Where did you
You
guys
just
get
go.
them? Where did you get them?
I got it from Dreamcatcher USA giant group order, and they
Interesting.
got it from.
It says Stan. Ah, it's so funny.
I forgot where the Dreamcatcher USA people got it from.
Maybe they got it from USA.
No, they didn't. They got it from one of the. Ooh.
Hello.
Oh, this is like the
Listless.
simplest.
Oh wait, it has the
Design
same
than
foam
before.
thing as like
Yeah.
G-Friend.
I think every single
I like how
CD
they.
has the same foam thing.
It's a really smart concept because the plastic in the middle gets broken really easily. What's KSA?
KSA. I am not sure.
What is KSA?
This is beautiful. Okay, are you ready for like the
Oh, this is
cards? It's the. Ah!
Wait,
Oh, maybe
wait,
it won't
why'd
work.
you-
Maybe I have to. Do I have no? Or were those the cards? Did they just
Probably.
take? Oh,
Oh, there's cards.
There's
actually
cards.
stuck in.
oh, there's many cards.
I don't know.
Oh,
these
I got 2
cards.
Yuhyun and 1 Shihyun. Shihyun.
She-
Okay,
she-
you hold this one.
Okay. Wow, these are. Wow, the concepts. are
K-pop
very
Town.
similar.
Yeah, I think they got it either from K-pop Mart or K-pop Town.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Kingdom
Man.
of. Oh, hello. Wow, that's really far.
Ooh.
Isaac, who's your Dreamcatcher bias?
Do you have
Dude,
one?
I don't have one yet, actually.
Wait, but you kept complimenting Yuhyun.
Wait, it's
What?
Alex McLaughlin. He's back in black. Yes. Is it AC/DC? Yes.
Wow,
Alex, you have good taste.
the last Dreamcatcher album I got only got 2 photo cards, but wow, 3. Wow. I just need a Dami one now. I have so many Suas. I have so many Sua cards, and
The cards are
now I have
pretty.
2 Yuhyuns.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Yes, this was their
Wow.
concept release photo. You got Dami? Can you ship it to me?
Hi from the Philippines.
Dami.
Squealing intensifies. Dude, this is intense.
I mean, they're just really.
Do you ever bend them? Because I bend them.
No.
Because I need to see the whole whole thing. Otherwise, it's like.
Because then you ruin the binding.
Oh. But then the binding's there to hold everything.
Guys.
Oh man.
Here's this picture again.
We love talented queens.
Yes.
Agreed. They're really good.
Just wait till you see them live. Oh, my queen.
Queen.
Tommy. It's interesting how they like styled her hair to look kind of wet. It's hot.
Hi from Spain. Wow, this is like, you guys are so diverse. I got 3 handongs.
Oh!
What a life.
Handong is becoming my bias wrecker. Okay.
Wait, this is so...
Jiu? No, you like Jiu.
Jiu?
You said you like Jiu. I can't remember whether it was Yuhyun or Jiu. No.
I was watching
Jiu.
I and You.
You mean you and I.
You and
Jeez.
I.
Wow.
Yes. You and I. IU. No, because I was thinking of IU. That's so funny. Yeah, Jiu? Jiu is pretty solid.
Yeah, you like Jiu. I think so far his bias is Jiu, but last time he had a bias, it like changed immediately.
I don't know them that well.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is fishnets?
She slayed this photo shoot. What is fishnets? Handong invented fishnets.
Can you introduce Dreamcatcher a bit?
Introduce Dreamcatcher?
Yeah.
Like each member? Okay, so
I can talk a little bit about
Dami, my bias, is the badass hot rapper lady who has short hair over the past few comebacks, and she's the one with the stick. And her flow is really good in both ballads and in fast-paced songs, and her voice, she can get really sultry and dark, and she also can have a lighter tone, so she's very flexible in like whatever genre she's rapping in, and I have a huge crush on her. Next is let's go with Handong. She is a Chinese member, and she has a really, really, really cool voice that I wish I could hear more of, but she's one of the vocalists of the group, and they added her after Minx, and I feel like more than half of the stream already knows who I'm talking about and like what I'm talking about. But I'll keep going anyways. Yeah, so that's Handong. Oh, and she's very shy and quiet at times, but I'm sure she can get quite crazy. Next is Shiyun. Shiyun's the craziest. And I remember when I was first getting into Dreamcatcher, I asked everyone who the weirdest one was, because I tend to like the loudest and weirdest members. And everyone said it was Shiyun because she gets really loud, weird, crazy, and gay on variety shows. That's what everyone tells me, but I can see that too. And she is a vocalist, and in their latest comeback, she's the one who gets all the choruses because her vocal timbre is very similar to an electric guitar, and she basically has no break. I have no idea what her range is while like head voice singing, but it's freaking insane. It's like, I don't know. Her voice is like nothing else. Okay. And also, wow, pant skirt. She has like shorts, and then it's like a see-through skirt over it.
Oh, that's like Yuju's dress. Dude,
it's like Yuju's dress.
Fire stuff. Oh, that's so interesting. She has a skirt on her waist, but then another skirt.
Yeah, because like her shirt is a skirt. Then she's wearing shorts, and then she has a skirt on top of that. Okay, people are calling her their gay queen. Oh, and then Jiu. Jiu is the leader of the group, and also the visual. Like, how are you not mesmerized by her face when you see her? She has like a hauntingly mysterious, gorgeous, fallen angel vibe, but she also can look like she'll kill you in your sleep. Oh, also I felt like Shiyun is the most witch-like, because I could definitely see her murdering me whenever she wanted to.
That's very intense.
I was like most terrified of her when I watched the music videos for the first time. Like, she had the most scary vibe, in my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so Jiu is gone blonde for this comeback. And she's also a vocalist and tends to get the bridge the most in songs. Because she has a very gentle, delicate voice. And now we're transitioning over to Sua, who is on top. Dami's also one of the lead dancers. Sua is also a lead dancer. And she is also a vocalist. And very similar timbre to Shiyun. I think Shiyun has more of a crazy range and can, like, project louder and higher. But Sua has a very, very similar timbre, so I often get them mixed up. So it means her voice is also like electric guitar like, and her dancing skills are on top. I believe she's like the one who teaches them dancing and stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. And oh wow, we get a beautiful up close. My business manager is obsessed with Sua, and when I announced to him my bias line in Dreamcatcher, he started going on a rant on how wrong I am because Sua wasn't in the top 3. I mean, I love all Dreamcatcher members a lot, but I just have a really big crush on Dami and Yuhyun and Shihyun. But Sua's amazing too. Okay, now we get one more Sua, and then we're transitioning to Yuhyun. Oh yeah, and also, I looked up facts about Sua when I was writing her a letter for the meeting in LA, and she said that she doesn't like exercising. So that's another fact about Sua. Now Yuhyun is like the evil possessed lady in You and I. She's the gray-haired girl. Her voice, I think, do I like it? Yeah, I like her voice the most because it can also fit the rock vibe really well, but I also feel like it's slightly darker in tone. Oh, look, we're frozen on this screen, but not on that screen.
Nope.
That's very interesting.
We're good.
Also, like, whenever there's dance practices, for some reason, my eyes just tend to, like, be drawn to Yuhyun because she has a really cool stage or dance practice presence. But, like, yeah, all live performances. I really, really love her vocals, and especially in You and I, this I really like her vibrato. Her voice is so gentle and so soothing. Like, I could listen to it forever. Okay, next is Gahyun. She is the youngest of the... Wow, she got attitude. Holy shit, with that... Remember, it's a beret.
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 Yes.
Is it beret or beret?
Is it beret? Beret.
Beret?
Damn
Beret. It's
Beret.
B-E-R-E-T. Beret? I thought it was in French. Oh, B-R-E.
Oh, beret gun. Hat. Yeah, it's a beret. B-E-R-E-T.
But I thought T was... Yes, it's a beret! Ha! Ha! I got the pronunciation
Beret?
right. It's beret.
Wow. I thought it was beret.
It's beret. Yeah, see? People commenting it's beret.
Interesting.
Yes.
Beret.
So, Gahyun, for those who don't know, is the youngest of the group, the maknae, and she was also added after Minx, and her tone is also super unique, and her face is also very unique. Like, when the reactors were reacting to Fly High, they commented saying that they saw, like, she doesn't look like any other K-pop idol. I think her visuals are very cool. And also, like, I picture her voice has more of, like, a, not scratchy in a bad way, but it has more of, like, a, I don't know how to explain this without sounding like I'm not complimenting. I'm trying to compliment. It's, but, like, it's scratchy. It's, like, bumpy texture to her voice. It isn't as, like, smooth and straight. Sometimes I picture, like, different materials when I listen to voices. And so for hers, I picture, like, the soft side of Velcro. Because it's kind of like, it's really nice to hear. But it's, like, it has texture. Doesn't make any sense at all. But she is our lovely little maknae. Whoa! We got color. Holy shit. Shihyun's gonna, like, murder the cameraman. I don't really think it's younger tone necessarily. Yep. Yes, we want a special clip for Gahyun and Handong. I want to hear more from them. Really want to hear more.
Is Umu part Korean?
I wish. I mean, if you can tell from my videos that I can't pronounce anything. Wow.
What is this color scheme? It's very nice.
Oh my god, wow. Good, let's get married. Dami is hot.
What's your favorite song of the album?
I'm half Chinese, by the way. But I can't speak that either. My favorite song off the album? Ooh. I think it's still What. What? What is what?
Okay, someone asked, Umu, I noticed when you watched Chu the first time you really loved her song, but then talked yourself out of it. Why? Was that an artist, brain, musician?
Yes, it was musician. Okay, so I was really excited for... So now we're talking about Luna, by the way. And the the solo song for Chu is called Heart Attack, and I was really excited to listen to it because I heard the teaser, and the teaser was just the beginning part of like the really strange instrumental that ended up never coming back in the song. So I was super excited to start off with it, but then as the song carried on and there wasn't much development with the melodies, there wasn't much variation, not much dynamic contrast. The chord progression is pretty cool, but like my expectations for its weirdness was like super high, because I just expected the whole song to be as weird as the very beginning. And so that's why I stopped being as excited throughout the reaction. But it's still a jam. I still listen to it a lot. And I really, really, really like this outfit.
Half Chinese and the other is...
White. Caucasian. It's German, Scot, Irish, and Norwegian. My mom. From my mom's side. Oh my god! Handong is so freaking beautiful. So beautiful. Like, do you see that? Beautiful.
It's a nice soft matte color. Dammy all the way. Thoughts on NCT?
Dami.
Why do they? The pronunciation is so.
Well,
really
NCT
weird.
regular, irregular. My first listen will be out. Let's see. Right now, I'm compressing the video. It'll probably be out tonight. It'll probably be out in a few hours. Regular. I mean, when you look at it from like, analyzing musician's point of view, I mean, there's nothing spicy about it musically, but like it does what it set out to do, which is a Latin trap dance track. There's a reason why they wrote it to be that way, and that's what I'll be talking about. I'm going to be doing a reaction video with Lindsay for regular.
Yeah, they're posting the Love Bomb soon. Someone asked.
I mean, well, as we're posting Love Bond as soon as my assistant editor can get to it. I just like dumped a bunch of reactions on her, so she has a life too. Oh my god, I love it when idols, for their mascara, like little extra like wings or something are added, like sparkles. It's so cool. It's almost like clown.
No, it's just a wing.
Well, no, like under those little chunks
that's just
underneath the eye. It's so beautiful.
I don't know if they're butterflies, because the butterflies
Well,
are
like,
the ones on the right. Off.
Well, no, not like technical. I don't know any technical terms for makeup, but
it imitates the eyelashes, but you draw it in more bold lines.
Ooh.
Oh wait,
ooh,
that's
yeah,
more...
that's so
beautiful.
beautiful.
No, it's grouped. It's grouped together.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I call it. I like it when they group. I like add extra and like group it together.
Yeah.
When is the next reaction video with everyone? Check out the description. I have my schedule there. Wow. They're just playing around with their eyes.
This is so different compared to like G-Friends albums.
Of course, because they're different groups.
No, I know. I'm just like I'm always fascinated by the differences, because this one's like they're really focused on just up in your face. Yeah.
And like how they add colors on the side to draw your attention to the colors on the idol. Wow.
Yeah, this one too.
Wow. Why are their albums so brilliant? Like, boom, the border.
Bottom lashes, yes. I think specifically bottom lashes.
My favorite solo artists are Ijina, Deer, Idangwoo, IU, okay, so I've been given multiple pronunciations for her name, but Minser? I've been given like 5 different pronunciations, so I'm not sure how to pronounce her name still. I've got to watch some like more behind the scene videos to learn how to pronounce her name. Green. Olive green. Look at that pop of green.
Dreamcatcher's photo books are always so pretty and pleasing. SKDJ.
Yes. That's why I own all of their albums, physical albums, is because I'm obsessed with their... Whoa! Sparkles on Gakhyun's lips.
Sparkles everywhere. Dude, sparkles are such a messy...
Sparkles are messy.
They're so messy to deal with. But it's like, if you can do it well...
Then it's beautiful.
It's worth it. Just came back from the BTS concert in Amsterdam. What did I miss? It's 1:23 a.m. here.
You just missed more than half of the beauty from the shade version.
Gakhyun.
Of this.
Any plans for cons next year?
If we get invited, it all depends on whether we get invited or not. I'm pretty sure we'll get invited since we just keep growing. But LA KCON, New York KCON, still don't know who's gonna make it, but at least it's going to be me. At least me. And then we might attend Techo convention in April.
Techo?
Yeah, I think it's an anime or like Asian
My interest
convention. Oh yeah, you like anime.
I like anime.
Okay, we moving on to the live version.
Oh boy.
Okay,
this is
knife.
Intense. Why would you point?
I don't. I gave you
You
the
gave-
not pointy end.
No, you gave me the.
Did I
pointed
give you the
end.
pointy?
Yep. Oh boy, what is life? What is life? No, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Yeah, I think this is the same concept, but just different colors. Oh my goodness, can I get
Nuno, sadly, I am not in any music producing classes. We have to compose classical pieces in music theory, but I'm not in any specific, like, teach you how to compose classes. So sadly, I do not have any advice.
Tom's Music Corner. I remember him from Twitter.
Twitter.
Yes.
Who's your bias in Red Velvet?
I don't know the names yet. I'm still slowly researching that.
Describe the face.
I haven't watched any of the videos ever since.
I tend to go straight for the music
before I do
anything else.
anything else. Okay. Same concept. The difference is.
Wait, Dami's wearing a red suit.
What? The
In this
albums.
one.
Okay, so it's the same. Okay. What are the
They're
differences?
the exact same.
No, actually, no.
No, they aren't the same.
There's hearts on the on the corners over here. They're the same for both of them, but then
Aren't they the exact same?
no, because
Yes.
this one's different. You see here. Here, there's like hearts here, but this one doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. They're slightly different.
They're slightly different. They got ninja stars on the corner, but this one has ninja stars. And wait, what? Oh no, it's the same thing on the top. If you look at the top, ninja stars. And what is this? I feel like these symbols have to correlate with the artist. What is that? What's your hair color? I can only recognize green. Wait, what?
I don't know
have
what my
green.
hair color. I think they're referring to me. I don't know. Okay, so I dyed my hair green like years ago. Wait, no. Wait. What is my hair color? It's like a mixture of green and purple, let's just say. Green, blue, and purple, but the blue has faded to green. There's some...
Now it's looking like
It's like
neon.
gray. Okay, it's like green, gray, and purple. That's what my hair is. I need to get it dyed soon.
Toronto K-pop con.
We got invited last year, but it
I
just...
was there.
I think
Okay.
we might go. I just might not be able to afford because Toronto Wait, no. I live in a house now. I don't get kicked off of campus. We'll probably go to Toronto K-pop Con.
Wait, what's the difference between this front? Oh, okay. So instead of so you have the ninja stars and moon.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's the same concept. You have to open it up. That's neat. Third mini album. They only have their third one?
Yeah.
Wow, they're relatively new then.
Well, I mean, they've done like one full album, right? But this is their mini. Because there's Chase Me, Good Night, Fly
there's more
High.
stickers.
But Fly High had an album. Good Night had an album. Chase Me had an album. Yes.
What?
Then You and I.
You and I. Da-na-na. That's a really good song.
It's so good.
So you got another set of stickers.
I got another set of stickers!
It's the same.
Is it? Yeah, it says exactly the same.
Got to keep it consistent. You hold on to this.
No, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
the CD. This is very interesting. It's like nicely protected. They have the logo in the back. Little foam thing. This is like so fascinating. I love the little foam. Oh man. It's just five songs. Well, 5 songs with
mini
the intro.
album. Yeah.
No, it's like 4 songs, but then with the instrumental. Wait, what?
What?
There's only 4 songs?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Haven't you
This
listened
is
to the
really
album yet?
No, not yet. No, I'm waiting until the Twitter.
Yes, you have. You said Alone in the City is so good.
Okay, Alone in the City was fine. What did I listen to?
The album is called Alone in the City.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
I like the
listened
difference.
to what? Or did I listen to Trap? No, I listened to Trap.
Trap!
There you go. I said album by accident, but I meant single. Just one song of the whole album.
Okay, so you've heard what and you've heard
Trap.
Trap.
But I gotta listen to the rest. Oh wait. Wow, okay. Do you want your cards?
Yes, show us what the cards are.
It's the
3.
girl with the
Xi'an. Okay, we got Xi'an. We got you.
I got Tommy! Yes! That was a
So now I have
definition.
2 Xi'ans.
This girl's very pretty.
This girl?
No, this girl.
That's Dami. That's my bias. Please love her with me. That's Dami.
Well, this one's very... Oh my goodness, I really like this. This is like a... Is that
That's hands
Coach?
What?
Coach clothing?
I don't know.
No, it's...
Jiu.
Oh my goodness, this has like a Ghost in the Shell vibe. Have you watched Ghost in the Shell?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch
The
that.
anime, right?
Oh yeah.
Not the movie.
Not the movie. Well, this one has the movie vibe. Like just looking at the background. Just
Okay,
like
well,
looking at-
okay,
Oh,
go
well,
from the
I don't
beginning.
want to rip it
no.
over.
You're doing it.
Oh jeez.
I showed the
Okay.
dark version. You showed the light.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the intro, and then yeah. So it's based in their photography. How do I bend this? I don't want to bend it incorrectly. Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
Okay, he did
All right.
it. Okay.
So the background is all in Japan, and it looks like the city.
Oh no.
Okay, we have Dami with
Dami?
Oh, look at that!
Wow.
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 This is like I like how they go for the neon light look.
Yes.
Her
So-
again.
Dami again?
Yes.
Thank you for starting off the album with Dami. Oh,
I
I
don't know
see
Dami.
what you mean by red suit, y'all. Oh,
Oh,
I see
wow.
what you mean.
That's a very nice leather
hot.
shirt, leather jacket. Goodness.
Is
Okay,
it
we gotta show
leather?
some people.
It doesn't look like. Isn't it just suit material?
Do you watch Korean TV shows?
Like K-drama or
K-drama?
variety shows? I used to watch K-drama, and I currently watch like the variety shows that K-pop stars are on.
Handong?
Yes, yes. Slay.
Wait, is this no? This is not the same.
That's
girl.
Handong, and
This
this
is another
is. I
Jiu?
think this is Xi'an.
That's Xion.
Is Xi'an?
Interesting. Well, there she is. My goodness. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's like you look at the whole, like album.
Oh, the different
The colors slowly just evolve. Like especially in the beginning, it's all matched up. So like the other one was like mostly based on. It was lenient on the shapes and like little symbols
Yeah.
to show like what color scheme they're aiming for. So there's no continuity between each one of the photos compared to like pages by pages. But this one specifically, it's like, yeah, like you just pan through them. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's like a very like old. I don't know.
That's a strange
That's
aesthetic,
a very
but
odd,
I love it.
very odd
Very
outfit.
weird.
It's a very like it looks like a corset or what is that? Like women used to wear it before. I don't know if they still wear it.
Corsets?
Is it corset?
Are you referring to the
No.
pink one?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh my goodness, this reminds me of what's her Sunmi with her Warning album because the color schemes. That looks very similar. I don't know.
Is
what
that
this
Gahyun?
Maybe. Gahyun. Yeah.
Gahyun.
Oh, that's a very nice. Look at that. Look at that shirt. Very nice. My only gripe with the album is what is the only rock song, or at least predominantly rock. Yeah.
But like, if they're sticking to rock with every single title track, fans will probably be curious to hear what else they can bring to the table. So that's why they explored other genres with different with the B-sides. Wow, that is very pink.
Yuju, the golden member. Yes. I don't know if you're talking about Yuju from G-Friend or your Yuju. Who
Yes.
knows? This is
There's no
very
Yuju
neat.
in Dreamcatcher.
No comment. Is this someone you remind them of their friend? Interesting. Oh, this is so, like, I really like this. It's very cool. I don't know why. I think maybe it's the shirt.
It's
'Cause-
such a busy shirt with such a busy background.
Yeah. My goodness, look at her hair. It's like
Cute
it's almost
buns.
like an anime look. Oh, I'm
Hand
so
on to
concerned.
Shein.
Oh no. And oh, this is no. If you watch Ghost in the Shell, like the new movie, I haven't watched that one. I watched the anime movie one. But yeah, this one reminds me of that. Just like the faded background, based in Japan. Who's this?
Maiju.
I don't know who this is.
That's Chiyu.
Oh, man.
You don't show the picture of her long enough.
Oh, I gotta like hold it,
Yes.
pose,
Yes. Hold it
Freeze.
closer.
Oh, look at that. Wow. I just retract. Whoa, what are these pants?
Those aren't pants. That's a skirt.
That's a skirt?
That's
okay.
a skirt.
Well,
That's a
let's
jean skirt,
let's
young
start.
man.
What is this?
Jean skirt
It's
with the
interesting.
tear down its side.
I like
So-
how the shirt's just like ripped open with a zipper.
It's fashion.
Fashion. Gone away.
I sometimes wonder,
You should dye your hair like this.
gray? I don't think gray will look good on me, man.
Gray.
Mm-mm.
That looks like gray. Oh, is it purple because of the lighting?
It's purple because of the lighting. Oh, you want me to go that color of purple?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Should I go
Umo with this.
with
Oh,
that
man.
light purple
You
hair?
should just go up to the hairdresser and be like, "Hi, like
I
this,
want
please."
this.
I met Umu at Day 6 concert in Toronto last year.
See you. Will I see you again? Yuju, the golden member?
This is the young girl that you were
Kevin
talking
and I
about.
are going again.
The
Yeah.
youngest member.
Makne.
Yeah, you can tell. Which album, K-pop album, is your favorite packaging? No, you don't buy two
Dreamcatcher.
albums, do you?
Oh, I buy
You buy-
my stamps.
Only the. I don't remember Dreamcatcher.
The packaging? Oh.
Oh, that's.
You and I. I like the You and I's packaging the best.
Uh-oh, look at that. There's a discrepancy. Look at that. It's a
Oh
half
no!
cut.
Oh no, we got 1.5 G's.
So on this side, you can see half of you, and then the other. Because I think, wow, that's such smart marketing. Because like, you know how some people only open it just to here, right? So you can still see Jiu, but then if you're really full blown, it's like I gotta see the whole thing. You see a little part of Jiu. That's actually so hilarious.
Yay!
Wait, I wonder if. Wait, but her
What?
legs here. This is a mystery. So look, her legs are continuous, but the other one that makes. Wait, the optical illusion works here. Wow, these people thought. Look at that. Wait, it says hi PD. Is PD in the chat? Oh, hi.
PD?
Yeah.
Hi, PD!
Hello.
Hi. Hi, lovely person.
Okay.
Are you now regretting not getting this album, or did you get the album?
What do you think of IU's new song?
I made a reaction, and you shall see then. Suspense.
Okay, we gotta keep going, cause like look, cause the legs.
No, it looks normal.
Yeah, it's normal, but then why the other one? Why was the other one like?
I don't know.
You know, that's kind of. Oh, is it because the binding? Oh my goodness, did they do some like
Yes,
calculated?
because
No, but this one's close enough to like why?
maybe like the other half is at the no. We're getting towards the end. We're
This
getting
is
toward
the end. Hold your
Okay,
breath in.
it kind of looks like they're
count
jumping, but
10.
they're also probably lying down.
They are lying down. Well, she's lying down. She's on her.
It looks like
knees.
Handong is jumping. She's like,
Or maybe she's jumping backwards.
Wait, what do you mean jumping backwards?
Like maybe she like, or maybe she's elevated. Maybe there's like a platform under her.
Are you saying because they all took this one photo at once?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that gradient.
Look
Wow.
at that gradient, though.
Oof.
Here, it's.
Look at that. Oof. Wait, what is it? Wow, I love how they still put intro and they write keyboard by Lise.
His favorite girl group is G-Friend. My
Yes.
favorite girl group is Dreamcatcher, Mamamoo, Red Velvet.
Wow, way to up your ante.
I'm not. Oh, wait. Dreamcatcher, Red Velvet, Luna. Mama.
Uh-oh.
4 at once.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
It's always order is always based off of latest album.
Yeah, it's like even this part's shiny. They really took their time to do this.
It's freaking beautiful.
Toei. Oh, that's a
Cinema.
very famous company.
Camera.
Yeah, the back.
So many words.
You gotta put a little logo.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Orbits. I lost the footage of our + Kevin's in my ++ listening. You can go ahead and tweet Kevin if you want to know his opinion. But I had to clear my SSD card like during a film session, like super last minute.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
So to PD,
yes,
it's Yuju. She's great. It used to be it started with Unha because it was just like, wow, she has a very good, very different voice. But then like the more I listened to their songs, like really I only went through like 3 albums. But Yuju is just, man, she's killer with her vocals. My goodness. Oh no, you are forgiven. And favorite Red Velvet song? I don't know.
Mine is Lucky Girl still.
I'm waiting for Power Up.
Oh.
Because I only listened to like 10 seconds of it and I was already hyped.
It's so good! It's so good!
Yuju, the golden member. Yes! That's right. Yuju is best vocals, yes. But all the other members are amazing and I love them for that.
Okay, so I guess now we just hang out because we have this room reserved until 8 p.m. Or are we gonna do the Summer Magic first listen?
I don't know if this really matters.
I'm really tired, so I might not.
Okay, that's fine.
Good.
Let's send your questions. Give us your questions. What are some burning questions on your mind as the audience of React to the K or friends of the React to the K? What are your thoughts?
AKA Alex and PD.
Alex and PD. Wait, what? Show Isaac Love Bomb.
Have you heard it? I have a feeling you've already heard it.
Only heard like 30 seconds of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Because Isaac and Kevin are BFFs, and so every single thing that Kevin loves, he tends to love.
Oh, he would send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, why is the chat so slow for this one?
I don't know. My computer is like freaking out. Maybe it's because I'm compressing a video while live streaming.
Dude, I love how school Wi-Fi, you could just burn through everything. What was your favorite song in The Awakening? I saw your reviews. Okay, we gotta pull this up real quick.
Yuju and Dami are friends.
Yuju and Dami?
That's awesome.
What? That's really neat. Okay. Okay. I think my favorite one from Awakening, aside from the fingertip, it has to be Rain in the Springtime. Because the bass line, if you look at my review, I explained it's like, it goes to a flat 5, and that's just like mind-blowingly good. My goodness. And then I think, it's so hard. Whenever people are like, oh, what's your favorite? I don't have a definitive. Because I enjoy them for a very specific thing. So.
To answer Greta's question about, yes, 17's Oh My is one of my favorite tracks from 2018, and
Trash.
I think it's tracks.
Trash. I heard trash. I was like, whoa.
Not trash. I mean, tracks. Anyways,
I love trash.
I think, just like based on my bias, I think it's worth reacting to for the main series, but like no matter whether I'm biased for or against a song, I run it by many other musicians, and they outvoted me, and they said that it is simple musically, and so they wouldn't have much to say about it. So I respect majority rule. What do you study as your instrument? It's viola.
Oh, I study the viola or viola.
Viola.
Viola if you're looking at 12th Night, but I play the viola.
It's the father of violin. It's the father.
Actually, it was the first violin at first. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the
very
father of
interesting.
violin. I mean, I knew what I was saying.
Father. Wait, someone said, when did you start listening to K-pop?
Everyone heard trash. No, I should.
Everyone heard trash. PD represents the community.
No.
What's a viola? Isn't she an actress? Viola Davis.
I said Viola. No.
Dude, Viola Davis is great in How to Get Away with Murder. She's
Oh.
an alumni from Juilliard. It explains a lot because just the way she commands the space.
Fun fact: my parents didn't let me watch How to Get Away with Murder because of my bad attitude after I'd watch an episode. I'd become super bitchy.
Wait, that's interesting.
I'd be in a really bad mood, and
I'm commanding the space right now.
I was either in a super bad mood or I just wouldn't be a pleasant person. So my parents were like,
We
no
should
more
watch
watching
that,
it.
then do K-pop reactions and see how it goes.
Right now?
No,
How to get away? Oh, how I'd react.
No, it'll be interesting.
We still need to watch Attack on Titan season 3.
Oh yeah, no spoilers, please. Actually, no, they're gonna spoil it.
Well, I mean, I've read the manga, so I know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what's happening. There's this one massive Titan that appears. I'm like, what is that? I don't get it. It was spoiled on Crunchyroll or something. They had to clip it, and they had to just put it in the title. I'm like, wow, thanks. I need a live stream where Umu watches How to Get Away with Murder, and then just do an hour-long Q&A after. Oof.
I don't think you don't want to see that.
I don't want to answer anything. No.
Just stare into the camera.
Spoiler: Attack on Titan's not worth it. All right,
You're
joking.
talking to two big fans of Attack on Titan.
It's very good.
What am I gonna do to get perfect pitch? This is what I'm gonna do.
Oh wait. Oh jeez. That's no. Stop. I know where this is going. Don't ask this again, please.
What? Do you know where this is going?
Just have it blast in your ears.
Oh, I can't hear anything. Oh, is it? I think it's connected to my AirPods. Anyways, there's multiple apps that help you train your ears to get perfect pitch.
Yeah.
So that's what I do, and then I just listen to a lot of music, and I play a lot of music on piano and horn. It's strange because I do have perfect pitch when I have my horn in my hand, because I can I bring my horn up to my if someone's singing a tone and I bring my horn up to my mouth, by muscle memory I automatically know what note it is on the horn. Mm-hmm. But then I have to transpose that from F to C.
Well, that's not too bad.
Someone said a pain in the ass.
Actually a really good anime, Made in the Abyss. It's a really dark anime, and I highly recommend it to anyone else. Bakano, I haven't watched that one. I heard it's really good.
Are you talking the very first Pitch Perfect, a riff-off battle?
Pitch Perfect?
Have you seen that movie?
No, I've never watched. I don't watch a lot of movies, actually. I only watch Marvel movies or superhero movies because it's I didn't have time. I was practicing doing mathematics or doing something that I didn't go to.
Leave my aunt. But PD, my darling PD, actually, when we reach 500K, we are basically doing a medley of as many 2018 K-pop songs as I can possibly arrange as our thank you video. So I think I'm going to organize it to be like a riff-off. I'm going to be switching between different ensembles, I think. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Made it to the water.
But it's kind of what you're requesting. I'll try to make it as badass as possible.
Oof, boy. That's so funny. That was my thing. That was the
Hunter x Hunter is the best. Possibly my favorite. Is it my favorite? Yeah, I think I'm going to say Hunter x Hunter is my favorite. Yes, for PD, you better fly up here because I have no idea what I'm doing.
So someone says, is K-pop just pop with Korean lyrics, or is there a certain sound?
There's a certain sound.
Yeah. The way they use chords are a lot more different compared to American pop or even European pop.
But it's more similar. It's more similar to European, especially since so many composers in the Korean industry are European.
Yeah.
Swedish.
But yeah, they really they make it very difficult for people to get the key signature because they to ID the key signature. That's what I noticed with K-pop. Well,
yeah, K-pop is it's a mixture of different genres. Mm-hmm. There's pop music, and then K-pop is just a bunch of different things in a pop context in Korean, in the Korean language.
Isaac, where are you from? Your accent and speech patterns and cadence is very peculiar. I was actually born in Rochester. Then I moved to Toronto, Ontario. So I do have a very weird history in terms of speech. I spoke French, Mandarin, Taiwanese, and English when I was really young. Not so much English. So English is slowly I started really in like grade 6 or 7. Um, so yeah, it's very weird. I'm still learning French. I'm getting back to it. English is still very much my primary language. Mandarin, I'm slowly dying, like letting that die away. Speaks in the elegance of a British person without having a British accent. That's a good way to say it. You know, like some people, it's like I would say cheers.
He says cheers so often.
I say it very
and
often.
I'm like, dude, you're acting like a.
Well,
European
Canada
person.
was
Yeah.
it was part of the European cheer.
To answer
Union.
K-pop Asia worldwide, do you have a favorite producer? Is it probably Iggy Youngbae?
Probably Iggy Youngbae.
But those are two producers.
Yeah, but those two together are really great. There's also someone mentioned it on, is it Mio? M-I-O? I think it's Mio.
Mio.
Someone mentioned it because they do a lot of the G-Friend ballads and also like a few of the songs, solo songs, and they're really great. They know how to write for vocals.
Yeah, as for me, my favorite producer is also a singer-songwriter. It's Lee Jina, because I like every single one of her songs. But if we're talking about the music producers who write for different groups, I think Gustav Karlström or Orfei Noah is his pen name. Every single song that he's co-written, I love. But Andreas Oberg and Simon Petrin have also written some of my favorite songs. So it's basically any producer with a jazz background I love.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the November comeback on that?
What November comeback?
Baymax, you gotta explain.
Oh, right. Oh, November comeback. Who's that? I sometimes see on Twitter. Everybody tell us who's coming back in November.
E1? I don't know.
E1? He's a producer.
Learning Mandarin can help you learn French. They have same grammar. In a sense, yes. And that's what I started to notice. RV is November and twice.
RV is Red Velvet.
Yeah. E1 is great.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm most excited. Oh, I don't know. Honestly,
underrated K-pop groups.
I'm equally excited for all three of those groups. I don't know what type of underrated K-pop groups, singers people should listen to and are missing on. Dear.
Yes. Agreed.
D.EAR.
Yes.
He did the collaboration with Jaehyun on SM Station. And he's the one who arranged and composed that. He is also a solo artist, and his voice is like honey. And his melodies are so beautiful, and instrumentals all acoustic.
Yes.
So if you like jazz pop ballads, then
and
you'll
really
like his
good
stuff.
modulations.
New East W? Okay. Oh my gosh.
Is it New A? Like
New East, I think. I used to pronounce it New West, but then I was corrected.
New East. It's their final. I don't know. Are you guys excited for John Legend and Wendy collab from RV?
Oh, I'm excited for
interesting.
that. I don't know. I'm just excited for everything.
I'm kind of nervous that like John Legend might like just take up all the time. I don't know like how much of the balance they're gonna do 50-50, or is it kind of like 80%, 20%?
Yeah, we'll see.
We don't know. Standing Egg and
they're coming back in November?
For You?
Oh no, that's underrated groups.
Oh, Standing Egg.
Standing Egg is a solo artist.
That's a very interesting name. Standing Egg.
Yes.
Like, how would you picture that? It's like either you picture Gudetama.
Well, I mean, yeah, his logo is like. Wait, let's look this up. You look it up.
What is this?
Standing Egg. Say Korean
Standing
artist.
Egg.
Korean artist. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
I love his logo. It's so sweet.
Cause it's you.
Oh my gosh, if John Legend is a rap feature.
Oh jeez. He just kills it.
He's gonna have a solo debut? Oh my god, wait, no, I'm super excited for that. Is he gonna do a full album or? Oh my gosh. Shiny's Key.
Shiny?
Yeah.
Key from Shiny? Umu, would you like to react to stuff from Crayon Pop?
I mean, I've heard all their title tracks before. So, I mean, I on the main series we can't feature because the music is like the earlier the music is produced, most likely the less adventurous it'll be. But from the songs that I've heard, none of them will spark extra, reactions from them. Monster X Stray. Why is Stray Kids coming back so soon? Are they okay? Are they dying? When I heard that they were having a comeback so soon, like, oh, I guess they've stopped. Have they stopped promoting My Pace already? Holy cow.
So wait, so if a group like comes back really quickly, is it like financial pressure?
I don't know.
Or is it just like maybe they have multiple ideas they want to push that year?
I don't know. When I hear that groups have like back-to-back comebacks, I just worry. Because they have to go the promoting period, and then they have like concerts, and then they should go straight back to like learning new choreography and stuff.
Oh, that's right. You're considering like the amount of rehearsals and practice. It makes sense, yeah, because it's back-to-back. It's like, do you have it polished?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's refined at a high level.
Favorite K-pop concepts. I like dark, like Dreamcatcher and Vix. I like retro jazz, like Lehigh's. No, it's Lehigh, right? Lehigh.
Funk is pretty cool.
Her song called, was it My Star? Shoot. That was super cool. And then like Mamamoo Oop, like 50s, 60s, and Piano Man. Like, those are my throwbacks. I love throwback.
There you go. Mio. Right here.
Concepts.
Mio.
Because a company is broke and desperate, or they're so popular that they're trying to capitalize on the momentum. Thank you, PD. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're so popular they're trying to capitalize on the momentum because they are growing like crazy. And right, like they have some really, really strong, like the Stray Kids, they have members who compose their own music. Mm-hmm. So they might just be like booming with ideas.
What's your favorite Vix song? I remember have I listened to Vix? Probably once. Maybe. Dang. My history is like...
Have you listened to Vix?
Bare to nothing.
I mean, my favorite title track, I think I've listened to their songs so much, like a ridiculous amount. They've all kind of like, I'm slightly tired of listening to all of them, but like at the peak of Vix, I was most obsessed with Error and Fantasy. Yeah, Rock Your Body is freaking fantastic. Like, I love all their title tracks.
Shangri-La
so much.
Is my bop. Oh my goodness. Da 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 da. Is that one?
No,
that's the other.
That's Shanghai Romance.
No, Shanghai Romance is fire. Da 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 da. Oh, that's Kevin and I's one of our favorite songs that we just jam out, and also Glass Shoe by. What is this? Shangri-La. Wow, bringing those. Asian instruments. Wow, this is Bach. Got it.
This is the only song in all of K-pop that I know the fan chant to. Because Vix went to my very first time at KCON LA.
Glass Shoe by Promise 9. Da 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 da. It just keeps climbing up. So I told Kevin that he should learn to edit, so that way you could just play it normally, and then just keep modulating it, keep going up, infinite. Just keep going. Don't even continue the song. Just like up the modulation until it just gets annoying. I kind of wanted to do that, but
wow, you're intellectual.
Thank you.
We should modulate. That's what I did. That's what I did for a Day 6 song. When I felt that it needed a modulation at the very end, I pitched it up a whole step, and I was like, yes.
Interesting. Stan Promise 9. I think Kevin likes Promise 9.
Yes, Kevin very much loves Promise 9.
Mm-hmm. React to Love Bomb. She did. I sort of did. The video is like very
it's very
cool.
Cool.
Explosive in color. My goodness. don't know if my eyes can dilate that fast. It's like.
I mean, that's what K-pop tries to do.
Yeah. No, it's interesting because like some groups they would focus on the visual or outfits or dance or just the music itself, and it's like it's amazing. I cried. I think I saw a few of the tweets because I was like, Kevin was like, oh, I can only review it in 3 hours or something, and I was confused.
Yeah, that's
But I figured it
because
out.
he had a gig, and I was waiting for him at home to react to it.
PD cried watching Love Bomb.
Oh yeah,
that must be very good.
When it hits the chorus, the texture. Well, okay, I'm hinting too much at what we said in our reaction. Spoilers.
What is Love Bomb? Well, it's a bomb that is.
It's amazing, peppy, but reminiscing, smooth song. Peppy and bouncy and smooth.
Ladies Code is coming.
Oh my
back.
god, I would kill for a Ladies Code comeback. I recently saw them do a live performance of a few of their songs, and I was like, I miss them. I'm a huge fan of their last two songs.
Wait, is IU the girl and the guy?
IU is a solo artist, and you reacted to Puro Smiles at Us and Delawarma.
What's my favorite non-Korean artist?
Kendrick Lamar, because that's all you freaking mention in reactions.
Kendrick Lamar?
That's all you mention.
No, I don't.
Yes,
Are you kidding
because
me?
acapella.
No.
That's all
Kanye
you
West.
Oh, sorry.
Because he actually, what's interesting, it's like, whether you like him or not, he actually did a lot for the the medium of pop music in America.
Oh, it's like, Henry who likes Kendrick Lamar.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get the reactors' favorites mixed up.
But yeah, Kanye West, he like, oh man, he's like, I remember listening, I used to listen to a lot of rap. I listened to E40, Biggie, Eminem, Kanye West, Drake. It was a phase. But what's interesting, it's like Kanye West's earlier songs, it's like you just hear in the background, it's like, wait, that's a cappella. It sounds like electronic music, but then it's like, wait, hold on. That's his voice. And that made a lot of sense. And it was like now you have a whole trend of like people like throwing acapellas and like making it very harmonious and so on and so forth. But it's just like, yeah, he did some great stuff. How was Isaac you liking Kanye's new? Is that Ghost? I think I've listened to it. Or I'm seeing Ghost. Kevin actually introduced me. Well, I imagine a young Isaac just with a bunch of gangster rap. Actually, no. A lot of my friends we were like, they ended up being in the hood. It was weird. Yeah, but no, actually, I just listened to a lot of music. What's your favorite Kanye song? Oh man, Kevin introduced. I think it's the recent one. I don't remember. It was a commentary on like the roles. I forgot. Man, I have to search this up. I'm so sorry. Kanye West.
Oh yeah, I'm in literally.
New album. There we go. Yandi, not Yandi. I don't think so. Ghost Town. Okay. I think maybe Ghost Town. Yeah, Ghost Town's pretty solid. Is that a Dami photo card?
Yeah, that was a Dami photo card.
She looks so ninja. Is Isaac straight? Yes, I am. Very, very much straight.
He's like 100. No, he's 150% straight.
Yes.
He's the straightest person you will ever meet.
I want it.
Wait, what?
The card.
No, you can't have it. You buy
Give me
your
the card.
album. Support Dreamcatcher. PD and I will fight over Dami for your turn. No, let's just.
Or you could just buy like multiple albums so you can collect them all.
Collect all Dami photo cards.
I feel like NCT is trying to be the next BTS.
I mean,
they do have 3-word acronyms.
I think all groups are trying to make it big in the United States, which is fine.
It's not a bad thing to
probably just as long as they have English speakers.
Who?
So any group with English speakers is trying to make it big in the United States.
150% straight.
Okay, straight people?
Yes.
He's an open-minded, good, moral, straight person. Otherwise, I wouldn't be friends with him. Don't worry.
I think they're following in what? I remember when we were unboxing the G-Friend.
I really like. My lanyard is still around.
I think they're following in their footsteps. I don't get it.
Just like, doing promotions in America by doing a bunch of variety shows and stuff.
Oh.
And interviews.
Yeah.
I wonder how overwhelming it is. Because, they spend so much time speaking Korean that's like, whoa, we have to suddenly switch our brains to the other language.
Yeah. You have to be very careful. Because they were BTS was at the UN, I think.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, and so you have to be very careful on how you speak.
Umu is edgy because it's past 8 p.m. And she didn't get much sleep last night.
Yeah.
Because she was watching Supernatural!
Is that a TV show?
Yes, it's a TV show that I was too scared to watch when I was in high school, and suddenly I realize now that I'm an adult because I'm not scared by it. Isn't that amazing, guys?
Maybe
Although I had to skip most scary scenes.
What was that? American Horror Story?
No, I don't think I can do that next. I don't think I can do that next.
They're not following, TBH, they're not following in BTS footsteps. Promoting on American TV is what everyone does. The American Dream! Which is non-existent. Or maybe it's not. It's only 5 minutes past 8.
Well, still.
Just get with. No.
What?
They're trying to say just get used to it.
Get used to the night.
No. Monsta X snuck a US tour in before BTS this year.
Right, I saw that.
Are you guys supposed to be out that room now? I thought you had it. Rules are meant to. No.
We stay in here. Okay, so there's this one room in Eastman, and
that is pretty much reserved for her.
No. Shh. I'm telling a story.
Oh,
and it's the one room where you can't hear any other practicing, and also it has decent lighting and white walls. So I reserve this room almost every weekend, but this weekend is fall break, so nobody's in town.
Here.
I've been in this room since 1 p.m. and now it's 8 p.m.
Wow, you really
all day.
Stay here for 7 hours.
Yes.
Yep. Umu works hard for this channel. Let's get that straight.
I was editing Kevin's and my irregular reaction, and it's 36 minutes long, so it's still compressing. Yeah, it's still compressing. It's going from 26 gigabytes to 3 gigabytes.
Actually 30 minutes, or is it?
Yes, PD. I have no life.
Is it estimated as?
We both have no life. I don't think.
Yeah, you guys edit a lot.
We edit a lot and we film a lot.
How do you eat? Yeah,
I did leave to pee once, but I just also this is a public building and I have all my film equipment in here, so
yeah,
I peed really quickly.
Wonder Girls American stuff was cringy when they did that Nickelodeon movie.
They did a Nickelodeon movie?
Oh
I knew that they did some live performances here. Cool. And thank you, Greta. I appreciate it.
Greta Friam.
I do it for you.
By the way, do you have a P.O. box?
I do have a P.O. box.
I should follow PD on Twitter.
Yes, you should follow PD on Twitter.
I'll do that. I forgot my phone today. It's very weird. I just didn't bring it.
Shall I post our P.O. box address in the comments?
Are you doing that box out?
Yeah, we have a P.O. box a few streets away from school.
Interesting. By the way, do you have? Oh yeah, there you answered it. Have you listened to White Noise by Amber?
Yes.
Wait, how does that one go?
It's very nice.
Was it new?
No, it's an older one. I think.
Did she? No, because I remember. Oh,
Type Amber White Noise, just not White Noise.
White Noise. Actually, I'm curious.
I have to listen to White Noise in order to go to sleep.
White Noise with the live stream on at the same time.
You're lulling you guys into sleep. Yeah, sorry, James Slam 19. You missed the unboxing. You can scroll back.
Wait, I think I've seen this.
Is this a more recent one?
Yes. No, she showed this at Yes, this is so good. It was at the concert. Oh my goodness, it was actually pretty. Just from the beginning, I can remember this.
Okay, P.O. box.
No, you know. Okay, first of all,
Can I
let me just explain this real quick. I can type it in the. Actually, no, you gotta type it on your
I
camera.
have to type it, but
But
my.
I have to explain this.
Okay, okay.
So
Explain it.
she played the video.
Yes.
Just the video.
Yes.
Then she came on stage. It's like,
Yes.
hey guys, this is for you, and sings the same song, and it was so good.
So this was before she had entered the stage.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it was crazy. It's just like, hey, oh, so you get to watch my new song, and then later she just sings it. I'm like, that was some beautiful stuff.
That's beautiful.
Let's just say I have something in mind, sapling. So
Okay,
PD's
well,
gonna
if we
send
get
a
anything from UPD, we'll live stream
a
and then we'll
box of
send you something.
explosives.
Oh! I will never forgive you. My ghost will come back.
Amber is my mom.
Okay.
She's pretty young.
Oh, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ta-da.
You have to pay for the box, right?
Yeah, I pay a lot of money for the box, but
Is it safer?
it's safe.
Wait, no. It's like, why don't you just send it the address?
To our
Yeah,
address?
it's just weird.
Because maybe somebody will send something bad.
True. That is right. It'll be anthrax.
It'll be
Love bombs. Love
Hey!
bombs. That's terrifying. Just like a heart.
Will it be a cherry bomb?
Cherry bomb.
We need love bombs and cherry bombs. But
Love
here,
cherry
bomb.
motion. Da 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 da.
I'm the biggest hit. I'm the biggest hit on the stage. I'm the big. It'll be like love bomb.
I'm the biggest hit.
Confetti, PD. We want lots of confetti, and then like a cake that says love bomb or something.
No, it should be a cake.
Should it be a cake?
Yes, and send it all the way from California.
No, he.
Oh wait,
they
no,
aren't
you
in
don't live.
California anymore. You're in
Oh.
Las Vegas.
Oh, that's so interesting. Las Vegas.
Confetti.
Okay, confetti.
And lots of bubble wrap.
Love cherry motion. Da 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 da.
Okay, we're going for this.
Da 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 da.
I'm not saying the right notes.
Love cherry motion bomb. Yes. Fusion go. Oh, I haven't sent you that photo of you doing fusion. Is there a mashup of well,
Love bomb and cherry bomb. Cherry.
well, do the drop part.
Would that work?
Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da.
Okay, wait. Love cherry motion, love bomb, and cherry bomb. We need a mashup
Okay.
of those three songs.
So we'll just do it now. Love.
Thanks, PD,
cherry,
I try.
cherry motion.
We do it now. You have
Yes.
the
No,
technology.
no, of course
I mean,
not.
I
We're just
have
gonna
the
play at the same time.
But they're totally different keys. I would
No,
not
that's fine.
advise on doing that. This is gonna be
Different
catastrophe.
keys. Different keys. Okay, so we're gonna do this right here. Where's the other one? There we go.
Are you just doing love cherry motion? And
Yeah.
No, but you have to do cherry bomb also.
Yeah, love cherry motion. Cherry motion. Da 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 da.
It's gonna happen, guys, but it's gonna sound really bad.
Love bomb. Promise 9. Okay.
You also have cherry bomb.
Oh,
There's a third song.
There's a
song. There's a third song, my
How the hell am I
friend.
gonna do this?
Exactly. Why I was wondering why you're doing it
Okay,
in the first place.
so I'll put a 3-second delay on this one. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 3. Jeez, no, no. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Is this working?
Yes, sweetie, that's a fantastic idea. Wait, let's do it. I'll fucking do it. Stop this!
No, this is great. Yeah, you just have to put a delay. So just put it like play one in 3 seconds, and then yeah, it's very weird. It's like offset. Great stuff.
Okay, so it's I'm the biggest hit, I'm the biggest
I'm
hit
the
on the
biggest
stage,
hit.
and then it goes into okay, it's
Thank
different
you.
keys, so it's gonna sound weird, but
I'm the biggest hit.
wait, oh, then I'm gonna have to pause it and then go straight into the. Oh, this is.
Wait, what do you?
This isn't gonna work.
Here.
You have to actually drag it into a
Hold on.
program.
Okay. Wait.
No, he wants I'm the biggest hit on the stage, and then to the drop of Cherry Motion.
Oh man! Oh, that didn't work out. This is a very good song. I don't think I've reacted to this yet.
No, came out last year.
Ah. Wow, they're very tight with their dancing. Very cool. Hey, Umu. Can you send me a list of all your reactors' names and people's general likes and dislikes?
Wait, no, PD, I'm not going to.
You can't disclose that? Why?
Because he asked for my P.O. box.
Oh.
I don't want him to...
So what I don't like...
Wait, general likes and dislikes of, like, music? Or, like...
Like, I'm curious. It's like, is this gonna go,
like... Elizabeth likes films, but doesn't like apples.
Kevin likes films, but he doesn't like... I actually don't know
being spoiled about the films.
Yes. I like listening to classical music, but I don't like it when you turn it off.
Items. DM me. PD, DM me. I will get back to you.
Please. Pink tape. I'm doing that in my
But there's a short
Twitter.
film.
There's a short film?
There's a short film.
That P.O. box is gonna fill up. Fill her up!
Please fill it up
Gas
because
tank.
we haven't had anything for the past 2 months and it's sad.
Just like in general. Sad.
I've paid $300 per send. No, it's totally fine. Don't feel pressure to send us things.
Oh yeah, like I noticed that like when people on Twitter, whenever I do a review, people just like it and they don't comment.
Oh,
I'm
you want
I want
interaction?
people, like, no,
Everyone go comment on.
No, I'm curious what people think because it's like, man, it's nice to have conversation. Conversation is good. OMG, I didn't know you were doing pig tape. Yes, I am. That's like later. I'm gonna send it on Christmas. Boo.
On Christmas.
So wait a bit. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
PD presents.
Okay.
PD with the PO boxes.
PD PO boxes.
How was NCT live performance? I don't think you went, did you?
Well, I've seen them live twice. At KCON. It sounded like they were performing Touch Live. We're still not quite sure, but it was beautiful.
Oh, on the note
Santa PD.
No,
okay, sorry.
Santa PD. Someone said their English is not good, and they would like to have Spanish subtitles or Espanol.
I cannot personally do it, but I have people add English subs. So my team is a little low now. There's no one subbing, so that's why we haven't put English subs recently. But we are open to contributions for translations once the English subs are there, or even if the English subs aren't there. So sadly, I can't do anything about it unless someone maybe contacts me asking if they can do subs. But like, it's open to anyone. Like, you don't even need to ask to do translations. But they're always welcome, and yes, in a perfect world, we'd have subs for English in every language immediately, but...
Yeah, Uma doesn't have a lot of time to do subs, because she has to do all the editing and also filming, so it's like, if you do have time...
Plus school.
Yes, she has school on top of that, so it's like, also all the reactors don't have a lot of time. So it's like, it makes it very difficult to do subtitles, so... We're sorry for that. It's like, it would be nice.
It's just college life in general.
Yeah. Someone said, okay, I'm sorry. It's just that I'd comment a wig taste. Hey, it's just like post whatever. It's like, I'm down to read it. Easy solution. Skip school.
Very funny. Actually,
Where's Kevin Poppy? Oh my goodness.
Kevin is on a date with his girlfriend.
Oh, I remember this. I think I remember this person.
And then he's gonna pick me up.
Pick me up, da 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 da.
We're gonna go get garbage plates.
Wait, today?
Yes.
Why wasn't I invited?
Because it's a French horn studio thing, plus Kevin, because he can drive.
Okay. Never mind.
Sorry.
Kevin has a girlfriend?
Yes, he does. Kevin has a girlfriend.
Very good artist. I have to admit, that's just pretty good
She's
stuff.
A very good artist?
Very good
I
artist.
didn't know she was an artist. I thought she was just... doing digital media studies.
Do you guys have any tips for college applications?
Oh my gosh.
Be wary of the deadlines, because if you're not on time for those, you either have to pay more money or you just don't get into school. Be very vigilant of like your scheduling, and also like see whether if your courses match up with what they're asking for. Because sometimes I had a few friends where they were applying and they didn't have one of the prerequisites. So know what they're asking for, know when the deadline is, know how the school works, and if it's like you have to visit the school or talk to people that know the school. And these people that you talk to have to be people that you trust and that are your friends, because otherwise it'd just be like bland comments. Or maybe it'd be great if someone just gave you really good advice.
Also, ask your high school teachers for help, because like I took a college application course to help me, my English teachers allowed me to run my essays by them. Like, I think I got into my colleges just by my essays. So just have fun with your essays and really write your soul and your heart into your essays, and the readers will notice that. Like, don't worry too much about being very formal. Like, they want to see character. They want to see who you are. Yeah. So
actually, to PD's comment, actually it's very true. Don't go to college if you don't feel like you need the degree. It's very important to have your high school degree. Actually, it's like unless your family situation or like your situation just doesn't allow it. But college is not necessary for everyone. For some people, it is. For music, see, I have a few friends who actually are soloists, and they don't need college degrees.
Or like solo touring violinists.
Yes, they're concert artists. Yes, no violinists. But it's interesting. It's like he doesn't need a college degree. But some people, I've been thoroughly enjoying my time in college because there's a lot of things that I want to know. Like college offers certain things that is very exclusive to school. That's what should be very important. But if that exclusive material doesn't help you express yourself in whatever you're trying to create or demonstrate in your life, then don't go to college. But that's something that you have to evaluate. So it's like, yes, like, you have to evaluate whether if college is fit for you or not, and whether if your goal needs a college degree, because some of them require, like, if you're going to go into law, you need a degree. If you go into law without anything, it's like, well,
PD, you're like in love with every single person on my channel. You can't deny that.
We should just all go to go to Las Vegas
Davis
right now.
and Kevin and Isaac. Choose your bias already.
Well said. Well, thank you for bringing it up, because it's like some people don't ever talk about it. They would just say one way, and it's just like, well.
College does help with professional connections, because I've already gotten so many opportunities through the people I work with, and then they graduate, and then they remember you. Like, even just going to the same school, if you meet them in the future, they're like, oh, you went to the same college as me. Okay, let's do this. And like, I'm giving, PD, thank you. You're my form of therapy bias too. Toby bias wrecker. Wait, Quinn bias. Wait, both of them bias wreckers. But like also, like after I graduate, if I continue to do the channel and musicians need a place for a platform, like I'm going to be here, and because I went to the same school as them.
Yeah. It carries the name, actually. It's like you go to school, it becomes a whole different social network. Like for Eastman's particular, it's like, yes, it's a music conservatory. So whenever I go to a music festival to continue my studies in the summer, people will know that name. It's like, oh, it's a notable conservatory. So they'll have their assumptions, like, oh, they're very good at theory, I guess.
I totally blinked out and did not listen to her the past 1 minute of what you were saying.
Okay, but anyways, it's like, yeah, it's important to go to college if you want that connection, if that connection helps you. It's a whole different social
experience,
network.
Yeah. I'm mainly happy because like college has made me grow up, because I never really wanted to grow up. I never really wanted to be an adult, but I think I still have like my childish ambitions, dreams, and like personality-ish. But also I've met so many people and have had to deal with, like meeting someone else with a completely different background and upraising. So I now know how to. But like now I know how to interact with those people. I used to be terrified talking to adults. Now I'm only kind of terrified. And like, yeah, just now living on my own, like near school, and having to deal with that responsibility of schoolwork and taking care of my house and doing the dishes.
What's your goal, Isaac? What do you want to do career-wise? I do want to be a concert artist. This requires
Solo artist, you mean?
no, it's actually just concert artist. Concert artist is like you would say solo artist if you're like in college, but then in
Concert
the real world,
artist
it's
as
just
in like
concert
touring
artist.
with.
You're touring
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the world.
Touring
So
soloist.
concert artists, you tour around the world, but that's only for the best. So it's like I am shooting high, but I am willing to suffer through all the pains just to get there because it's so important to push the viola repertoire, in my opinion, and that's what I would like to do. So I have to do competitions. I have to be in school because viola, there's not enough good teachers. I don't think there's enough good teachers outside of conservatories because for violin, there's a lot of good teachers outside of college or conservatory settings. So viola, I have to go into college in order to find the connections, build it even more. And being a concert artist, that it is it branches to another goal of expanding the viola social network. So yeah.
What are the goals for the channel as it grows? See, I have so many goals for the channel, but it just depends on how much free time I have. I think the main goal is to start doing more covers and integrate more classical music into the channel. By like, how would I do it? I still don't know, but yeah, it's just adding more things to the channel because I have so many ideas. Like, I want to do like classical music and K-pop mashups on like French horn, and I want to make arrangements for like full ensembles of K-pop music. And it's just time, my free time. I have many goals, but continue main series. I just don't have time for so many things. I'm sorry, guys. I do have goals, but I just can't quite get to them right now.
PDS, very good question. So why do you love music? Why choose a life route with no job security? For all the job security, all for the music. I see.
Because I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. I don't have as much joy for anything else. And on top of that, like, this is why I spent so long doing in my life, and I love the people, and I've never been more happy than what I do and how it affects my audience once I play it. And I think it's just important that no matter, like, I don't want to have like a mansion for a house. I don't care if I don't have like enough money to have a family or something. I just want to be happy with what I'm doing, and that happens to be playing music. And so that's what I'm going to, if I start loving something else, then I'm just going to integrate it together. And so that's, even though that it doesn't mean you are going to not get much money for this, it doesn't matter because I'm having fun.
For me, the idea of music being a field where jobs are very scarce, because it's like, if you think about orchestras, the only way you can get a position in orchestra is someone dies, gets fired, or gets pregnant. And pregnancy, it's like, well, if the person leaves for a year, they're still going to come back, so you're just only there for a temporary stay. But I'm starting to realize, like, as I'm meeting more professors that are in orchestra, that are in chamber music, so specifically working with smaller groups, or as solo artists, these people find a way to finance their goals. So that means you have to meet a lot of donors. So it's like, we actually talked about this in class, music history. It's like, it's the equivalence of Patreon to YouTube. So you have donors that would support you. So it's like, you do have to work on your interpersonal skills, or interpersonal skills with other people, not just musicians, but people that are outside of music that would willingly give money so that you can work on your projects. Obviously, there might be a contract that comes with it, but the contracts are always in your favor most of the time.
And it's always like helpful to have backups once in a while. Just like, because for me, the reason why I'm continuing, like, just one small reason why I'm continuing the YouTube channel is because due to Patreon that comes with the channel, it's giving me some support, and I'm able to be more confident and like less stress of like having absolutely, Wow, what is words? I am able to feel okay knowing that I have some sort of income, and I'm able to confidently pursue music because of you guys. I have this platform that is supporting me if like if I don't get a gig every single day or something.
So I have to answer my part about the why I do music. But I personally think that music is the medicine or food to the soul. There's a lot of like philosophy that goes into it. It's like or also like the physical feelings that translate to your brain and just like it come out as like feelings. Like the way it vibrates in your ears, resonates in your ears, and also certain chords, the way it changes or the way it sounds just by just single entity. It creates a story. And what's interesting is like humanity has really focused on just storytelling. It's like, how do you know stuff? It's like it's mostly because someone told you about it, or you researched about it, or someone wrote a story online. Now it's all online. It's like you read that, or you listen to that, and that becomes a story, and it has a very intimate feeling with you. So music is a medium that works in that fashion, where it's a method of storytelling. So I personally think it's very important to pursue music. I was going to go into math, but thinking about mathematics makes me very unhappy. Doing it not so I didn't enjoy it, but if it works for you, great. But for me, music just didn't. No, music was the only way. Math just didn't work out. Not
Don't
cut,
curse. This will retract. YouTube
well,
will retract.
it is the question you asked was it's very important to address, because there's whatever field or goal you go into, you should never be burdened with finance. So it's like, if you are burdened with finances, find a job and get it paid off. It's like, yes, you have to find a way around it. You have to take some responsibilities. Like, if you can't reach your goal because of finances, get a job that can accommodate the time, or accommodate the free, like it would take up the free time that you would have to pay your finances, yet doing your big goal. So it's like there was a way to do it, and especially in America. I think it's like you get a low like minimum wage job, you can still you can live pretty well. You can live pretty well in America, which is, I find, such a fantastic country compared to Canada. But yes, find a way to do your goal. It's like, if money happens, it shouldn't be the focus, because once you do that, then it's like, I don't know. It's never too big, I don't think, unless you're in finance. That's a little bit different. But your goal, I remember, we remember this when we were in lecture in
theory.
No, it was
Colloquium.
colloquium. There's one professor who talked about how it's like you should get a job where you love and enjoy doing everything that requires you, or that you're responsible to do, and it just so happens that every month you get a paycheck.
Yes.
And that always stuck to me, because it's like, yes, finances are very important, because that's how you live, that's how you get things done, that's how you pay your workers, if you have workers or people working under you, that's how you manage a company. But you should enjoy it. So music, I thoroughly enjoyed as a kid. I still love it now. I've worked with different mediums, like I mentioned before. I listened to rap, and I went to pop, because I didn't even know who Michael Jackson was until like grade 8. That's a thing that happened. But I knew rap before that, so it's just like, and then now exposed to K-pop, it's just like everything's expanding. My palette has been growing exponentially, but that's how much I love music. I'm thoroughly engrossed in it. I want to sit down, Isaac, and just have fun. Hey, if I go to a con and you're there, I am down to talk, because Kevin and I, we always have good conversations, and I feel like
conversations with him last hours. You can't just have like a 1 hour conversation. No. We've had like multiple that have lasted until like 2 a.m.
Yes.
So formal therapy, plan to reserve like a room for more than 1 hour. Also, someone in the past asked us, what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun?
Yeah. Yes, and he likes EDM.
EDM is really good. What do I do for fun?
You watch anime.
I stopped entirely. I used to watch anime on my downtime, but then I'm starting to realize that it's not helping me with my goal. I've been orienting myself really to, I figured out my goal now, and the way I have free time is to listen to more music. Specifically the composers that I'm working with. So if it's Brahms, Johannes Brahms, the romantic composer, I would listen to his earlier works, middle works, and his late works, just so I can understand how this person grew, because it's so hard to understand someone. No one stops watching anime. Well, I didn't stop entirely. It's just like I limited to really just like one episode per like week.
Yeah, because he like marathon like 70
I watched
different
a lot
animes
of
over
anime,
the summer.
Yeah.
So, what?
Like just a taste, Code Geass in 2 days. That's 50 episodes in 2 days. And I actually understood everything because it was very easy to understand for me. Who's your bias?
Ultimate bias or just bias in specific?
You too!
But then again, you don't stand many or know many groups, do you?
But it's just
who's your BTS bias?
I don't
numbers?
know the members.
I used to have a bias, but now I don't. I really like every single member for different reasons. It used to be Taehyung. I have most fan arts of him.
You like Steins Gate, don't you?
No, I don't like Steins Gate.
Oh, you didn't want... Really?
No, Yuni loves Steins Gate. I'm bored by it.
Interesting. I never gone into...
Yeah, I liked anime before K-pop, but then K-pop happened and I stopped watching anime.
I haven't watched Steins Gate, but it's kind of like a Back to the Future kind of concept, but really exploring how it works. I think it's really cool. I haven't watched it yet though. Oh,
I have a feeling it's gonna be hard to find animes that you haven't seen.
Yeah.
Then again, my business
There's actually
manager,
a lot I haven't watched actually.
My business manager spends every single second watching anime.
What anime do you like? That's a very hard question. Whenever someone asks me that, it's always like it always fluctuates because I have to know you first in order to like actually give you. But my stock one is always Nichijou, Cowboy Bebop, dang.
Recently, I really like Violet Evergarden. The art is amazing, and episode 11 made me saw my ass off, and I haven't cried that hard in a very long time. And I really needed it too.
So this is a good question.
Hunter x Hunter, though, is my overall favorite.
Stopped anime due to the edgy stuff. You should really watch...
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood!
So, to the Gamers United Gaming, you should really watch Digibros. He's a YouTuber. He actually addresses this about like how now... It's a very dark, a very deep talk about how like now the anime industry is starting to become more mediocre with what they're producing because they're just producing stuff just really quickly. So it's like if just to get people's attentions, they would just slap like etchy shots, and it's just or like really etchy characters, and it's just like, really, are you really doing that? It's like if you're not watching it and you're watching it temporarily, that would grab your attention. But if you're actually a diehard anime, that's a very good series. But if you're actually watching the anime for the anime, it's like you'll realize there's a lot of them. You just have to find the ones that are not garbage.
Kiss, fall in love!
Kill!
No, really a good first army. Are you female or a male? That's a question. I feel like for girls, Fruits Basket and On High School Host Club are good starting out animes. Very good.
My top Madoka, Made in the Abyss, Land of the Lustrous. Very good. I've watched like 2 episodes, but I haven't completed it. But it's the only good CG anime that I've seen. Wait, except for that little like animal kids. There's this one that was also really good. It's also in 3 in CG. Have you watched D. Gray Man? Wait, D. Gray Man? I've heard that before.
I've heard of that too.
Inuyasha, I watched it when I was a kid. Death Note is like amazingly philosophical. Until some people argue that like after L dies, that's just like not a spoiler, but L dies, it becomes near and people hate it, but it's actually pretty good. Death Note because of the philosophical questions. Yes, you should watch it.
Someone asked what our favorite anime movies or animated movies.
Animated.
Angel Beats.
Angel Beats.
I started rewatching it recently.
Darling in the Franxx. Yes, it's essentially Kill la Kill in a sense because there's two studios. It's Studio. Ooh, I forgot the Studio Trigger and someone else, but like it's very good concept. Chinese novels are very brutal. Kimi no Na wa, yes, that's a good
Silent
movie.
Voice is much better than Kimi no.
I didn't really enjoy.
Wait,
Silent
Kimi
Voices.
no Na wa.
Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue is a good anime movie.
I really like A Letter to Momo. That's my favorite not Studio Ghibli movie.
Naruto the movie, guys. Come on, yes! Give me the Chidori! Oh! Studio Ghibli. Or Ghibli. Ghibli.
Also, heads up, we have to end this in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because I gotta eat a bunch of food.
Perfect. Oh, Summer Wars?
Oh, I really want... Isn't that coming out soon? Summer Wars? It's the animated movie? Or no. Someone...
You're lying, April.
No, Summer Wars already came out, but a new... The one about the little boy going... Sister, come rescue him, rescue sister. You're lying, April.
Okay.
Did you see Your Lie in April?
I watched... Okay.
I didn't like it.
I watched half of it, but it's the animation between her playing and him playing to the music. That just, the discrepancy there hit me too hard because I was just like so focused on the same songs. Concerto was just like, it didn't sync, and that kind of pissed me off. Although the artwork is very good, the storyline makes sense, but just the playing scenes that just doesn't work out for a musician.
I still need to see Summer Wars.
Chinese novel.
But yeah, no, the reason someone told me that Your Lie in April is more sad than Clannad. And so I was going in with a really high expectation, but it wasn't sadder.
I think Clannad is a lot darker.
It's
so much darker.
Well, After Story in particular.
After Story. My goodness, I can't understand the first half. It's like characters.
Did you end up watching all of it? Or
I stopped the Clannad, but then I watched After Story because I was just like, man, these characters don't come back too often. I'm like,
spoilers.
The characters? How's that?
Yeah.
Well, the characters
you said the characters didn't come back in a while, and I was like,
oh, you're talking about that. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Love.
Yeah, just going into an anime with really high expectations for how to feel. Also, like, I don't know. I felt, because I never experienced the tough tiger musician parent. I feel like if I could relate more to Your Lie in April, I would enjoy it more. But
I related with pianist.
I didn't. I did not, because my parents are very much not tiger parents. Yeah. They are gentle, encouraging parents.
One Piece. It's a very strong standing. Code Geass. Did you say Code Geass?
Is it geese or gay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I already mentioned before, but I watched it in 2 days. But it's a very good series. Overrated. Wait, Your Lie in April. Let's see, like, yeah.
I mean, arguably.
If you want to cry, you should watch Orange.
Okay.
It's a very good one.
Orange. Wait, does it make you cry because sentimentality?
No,
or
you look
death?
at the characters, and then it actually makes sense. Like, it's not like the weird, like, there's Golden Boy? No, it's not Golden Boy. Golden Time. That one also made me cry, but that was like, like the ending was not too great. Orange is very good. Yes. One Piece is like, I always watch it sporadically because it's just too many filler arcs. I just can't.
Some animes I just can't get into because I don't like the art.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't get into because of Hunter x Hunter actually at first.
Because of the art.
At first, but now the new one's like, man, that's very captivating. But
I still need to watch. Air is by the same people as Clannad. Ow!
Menma. What is Menma? Oh wait, isn't that Naruto's like opposite?
No. Menma is that one anime where something happens to Menma, and friends are like, Menma!
So people,
try not to spoil.
There's like this really like good, like, it was ranked really high. It's Gintama. It has so many episodes, my goodness. But then no one, I don't know.
Anohana, yeah.
Oh, Hana?
Anohana. That's Menma. Menma! Okay. When and where is Kevin picking me up? When and where?
What about? Oh my goodness! Yes, PD. Mirai Nikki is amazingly good. Because you start realizing like why you should love the psychotic woman. You just
Do
gotta.
you love her?
I freaking love her.
Oh.
She is amazing. She's a great in that situation. What else are you gonna do? Like, just ask
I
like
just feel
whoever
like
watched it. It's like,
that anime is just so creative.
no, it is so creative. It's
so
good.
creative. I love it.
It's messed up, but oh man, you gotta watch Made in the Abyss. That's pretty messed up. That one's pretty messed up near the end, but man, I gotta recommend some to you because there's a lot of like messed up anime I watched. Psychopaths, just the first season, not the second season. First season was it deals with a lot of like ideologies about like how much control should the government have or the police have on the minds of people. It's very good. Have you Elfen Lied? Yes. It's about to start a civil war. Well, I've watched Civil War. Have you seen Elfen Lied? It's a very good series.
I've heard of another. I just like watching things that make me cry.
Love Hina.
Hina.
The second season didn't see. Yeah, because they removed one of the protagonists. Like, it's like, what else do you expect? Have you guys seen number 6? I've seen 9, the movie. Have you seen that movie? It's like a post-apocalyptic, like Nazi, like future.
That sounds frightening.
And the only thing that lives are the soul voodoo dolls. It's like ridiculously good. Tokyo Ghoul.
I saw the premiere of that at Anime Expo years ago. But
if
PD.
I want to watch things that make me cry, I just look in the mirror. Oh my goodness, no.
Oh my
no
gosh.
Self-deprecating comments. Sad.
Not allowed.
Sad reacts only.
Out.
Yuri on Ice. I only watched like 3
it's
episodes because remember we watched it. We actually watched it with Nozomi.
We watched it with Nozomi, and then I marathoned it with my friends back out.
I have an MAL account, but
What's
it's
MAL?
like the my anime list.
Oh, I also have
but I don't use it.
Attack on Dango.
Attack.
Because Attack on Titan and then Dango from Clannad.
Loves Me. Have you guys seen an Ordinary?
Unordinary. No.
No. The manga Naratoru messed me up. Oh, Haze. Aisho 21. Yes. My cousin recommended me this when I'm back in grade school, and I watched everything in a week. I remember that.
Grade school?
Yes, it has 100-something episodes, but I watched it in a week.
Oh my god.
It was so good.
That's just like me marathoning
no, it's the
a
football.
K-drama during final season freshman year. It was Age of Youth. I marathoned Age of Youth in 2 days, right before I had like 5 different finals.
No, the iShield 21, the ending is just so anticlimactic because it's like, they go up against like the rival school before the finals. I'm like, what? I guess there's no ending now. It's sad. My Academia, very good series. Deals a lot of archetypal tropes that are actually very successful, and they're doing it well. The ending was BS. Yes. If you watch it, you'll be so pissed. It's like you watch them train and do some really cool techniques, and then the very end, it's like the two opposing teams that go against the protagonist team. They team up with like a new technique, but then it's just like so everything that makes me fall in love with you. I'm your anime. Orange is very good. Nisakoi Monogatari. The Monogatari series have a really good opening. Naruto openings all the time. Soundtracks. Doraemon has a really good opening. My ears. My Love Story.
Wait, shit. This is it.
Oh! Wow! Overlord 3. The opening is so good. Oh! Overlord 3, my goodness. That just reminded me of that. Ore Monogatari. Yeah, no, this is one that's filled with 7 chords. Sapling. Petition to make a Dreamcatcher song and opening. No. You guys should watch the Rick and Morty anime opening. It's so good. Kevin and I has been like geeking out on it because it's done so amazingly well. Mashing up the Rick and Morty opening with an anime just ideas. Yes. Done correctly.
Okay, just kidding. We won't end until 9:10. Kevin will pick me up until 9:15.
I have to video call my friends. I have to check.
Are you gonna video call your friends while we're?
No,
just
that is very very disrespectful. Ore Monogatari, yes, that's a very good series. I read Overlord novel. It's very good. Petition for Day 6 and Dreamcatcher 2 a rock song together.
Dreamcatcher is harder rock than Day 6. So.
Yeah, agreed.
But I mean, if Day 6 continues down like this harder, like darker sound with like Shoot Me, then maybe. I just want Dreamcatcher and Bix to do a song together. That's like the ultimate. Beautiful choreography. It would be beautiful, haunting, dark choreography.
Alright, well, I can't video call. That sucks.
You can't video call?
No.
Why not?
Because my friend is in California and he has dinner at night.
California.
California!
I miss my home.
That's a very funny vine.
What?
California! Oh, it's a guy that's just doing a weird pose. It's like, California. And that was just like stuck with me forever whenever people were like, I'm from California. I'm like, California.
Yeah, Day 6 is very latest Japanese song. Stop.
Kim Tete. Have you guys seen the Infinity War? As in, no, stop. I need to watch it. Dude,
no, I haven't seen that.
No, does everyone fade away? Stop it.
Stop. We stop. Should we stop screaming? That probably destroys people's ears. It's hard to not stop screaming.
Are you guys in the States? We're in East Coast.
I'm from West, but we are stationed in East.
Yeah. We should just move to the middle of the States and then start the channel there.
But living is so cheap here.
That's actually true. Game of Thrones and no, see that PD. That's the YouTuber that made the Rick and Morty one. You gotta watch it. He's a French YouTuber. He does a lot of French raps, and it's hilarious if you understand French. It's just the play on puns. It's just ridiculous.
Aww, Katie's living her life.
Not as a reactor.
Yeah, Katie is living her fiddle life. She started her own group and.
If you sing that to Kevin, Kevin will immediately harmonize with you. Because he just loves it. Or no, he'll just sing it. And we'll just play it on the piano. It's such a good moment. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Tom's Music Corner. In my opinion, isn't Dreamcatcher supposed to have a Japanese debut? What is with K-pop groups moving to Japan?
Well, they've done it forever. They've always had like Japanese and Chinese releases, but
interesting.
I think they're focusing on Japanese releases because they're more popular there, perhaps, and also, more
Moonies. It's quite common.
Are you just reading every single comment?
Yeah, in Japan you make money. Oh, you'll be surprised when I play the Doki Doki game. I've read it really fast. I've been reading things really quickly and getting it all together. This is good. Make more money. Yes. That's fine.
Do you want any sugar?
No.
Do you want sugar?
I'm good.
Anyone want sugar?
On video game OST, Last of Us, Persona 5. Bayonetta is pretty good. Bayonetta has pretty good sound.
I do not play video games. The only soundtrack I'm familiar with is Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda has really good stuff. Korean labels take 80% of the artist salaries. If an artist.
Ooh.
I didn't know that fact actually. That's a lot. 80%. Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous. That's almost as high as my father's work. Government, that's almost like a government job almost.
That's like YouTube.
You get taxed really high.
Taking all the money away from me.
Yeah, YouTube has been pretty harsh.
Ah.
Yeah. Japanese really. Oh, guys, Japanese music. Mondo Grosso is a really great group. Oh, they're great. Oh my goodness. J-pop, that's the group. AKB48, it's great. I'll look into that. Temporary, da 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 da.
What's
No, I'm just saying words, but then singing.
to music?
Yeah.
Vocaloid.
Yes, Hatsune Miku is the best. And then Real, I think there's a group, I don't know if it's Vocaloids, but Real, REOL, they also do it.
Wait,
Maybe.
PD, their salary is $300 per what? Like per month?
What? Per song? Dude, that's like, I hope not.
$300 per.
I hope it's not just 300. Is it 300 an hour? Nico Nico Chorus. Oh my goodness. That's the YouTube equivalent in Japan. Chorus. Oh man. Nico Nico Chorus over Hatsune Miku. Uni actually posted 300 a month. Are you kidding me? Jeez Louise. That's terrible.
Less than what I get.
That's less than minimum wage. Jeez Louise.
But like it's $300 per month plus, you know, the company pays for living and food.
I guess.
But still, that
that's
freaking
so
sucks, especially if they do much like better or something.
Yeah. Gucci Gang, what is going on? And Buna's songs are everything. I just realized form therapy is here. What the fuck is the power hour? It's been power hour, Cameron. It's been power
For the past hour.
Past 2 hours. Hey, sending love from Indonesia. If you know where that is. That's east. That's southwest of China. I really like Funkiest. It's a Japanese group. Listen to Maria de and Bunny featuring Miku. It's 300 much. Pays for everything. That's why idols always starve themselves.
They don't pay for food. Oh Jesus.
Dude, that sucks. Love from the U.S. Army. Thank you for serving our country. It's very important. Southeast
I think
Asia.
they're a fan of BTS.
Oh, I thought you were
Do you
talking
mean
about
from the U.S. Army or
Cameron?
a U.S. Army?
U.S. Army or like
Either
US...
way, thank you.
Yeah.
What are your favorite YouTubers?
That's very hard. I've been refraining from YouTube.
Try Guys. What else have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of.
Oh, there's their soldier. Thank you for serving.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I watch
Mondo
Eat Your
Grosso.
Kimchi. I watch a lot of. Oh, Tasty is fantastic. Bon Appetit is fantastic. I've been doing a lot of Odd One is out.
I did. I've been looking at YouTube with the French setting, so a lot of French YouTubers. But yeah, I haven't been going on YouTube for YouTubers.
Cryotic.
Cameron, what branch? Like actual main army. That's neat. Yeah, I think PD. I think Cameron is part of the real army because they mentioned. Do you watch ASMR? Kevin does.
I have the soap. Yes.
Softly Galoshes. That's the name. Umu, do you watch it? Alive with Brand. Good Mythical Morning is great. That's like a.
Lately,
like a
I've
fan
been
club series.
spending my time re-marathon. I think PD and I are also like re-marathoning Doctor Who at the exact same time. Because PD, you keep tweeting about Doctor Who, and I'm just like, hey, I just watched that episode. I'm watching Doctor Who for the 3rd time. Whew.
National Guard. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yay! We will continue to make reaction videos so you may escape.
Oh, Mentalist is a really good TV show. I've watched all 6 seasons, and it was fantastic. One of the series that I would highly recommend if you want to understand more about psychics. How's college, guys, not too stressful? What do you think?
Very stressful. Though, however, I'm starting to take digital media studies classes, and it's weird socializing with people who aren't musicians. So it's different. It's like a totally different vibe on the other campus. But I really, really am enjoying what I'm learning, and basically my homework lately has been to like watch movies and stuff, and so that's been awesome. But it's quite stressful because it's college and you have lots of homework and stuff. Gotta keep those grades up.
PD with the trigger words, Red John. Ha! Really good the way they build it up, but I feel like it's one of those series where they already put the enemy as the main focus. But it's so sad that it had to end because like I think the very last season, that's when it gets really awkward when they collaborate with the FBI. But then it's just like Red John's not there for the second half of the FBI, which is like near the end of the season. So it's like it gets pretty sad seeing how everything gets closed. But Red John was a fantastic murderer and best like antagonist of the series.
Rache, thank you. Gamers United Gaming. Yes, I haven't eaten since 12 p.m.
Form of therapy. Agreed. I agree. That last season was weird. But I thought it was nice. Black Mirror.
Too scary for me.
Modern use of technology. Agreed. Psychopaths actually is a very good anime that kind of is the anime version of like Black Mirror in a sense. But it's very different with the merit system. Hashtag. Also Kimbecho. Skinny Queen? You mean the G-Friend group? Skinny Queen, you great. Keep going. No, take better care of yourself.
But you see, I film sessions in here. If I don't have time to pre-make food, then I'm just in here for hours with no food.
Cycle. Okay, this is one thing. I don't like when people talk about anime but not understand, like not listening to the opening and ending. Like if they don't listen to the whole thing, stop. No, it was a no.
Skip the anime.
You skip. Stop.
It's a waste of time.
It's so good. That's literally.
If you hear it once through, then you're done.
No, you watch the whole thing so you can get the whole experience. Because the music video always show you, like they foreshadow, like look at Death Note. Okay, Death Note's a good opening because it's like they just show you what you're gonna go into. So if you go in the wrong mindset, then you're done. You get this whole like shallow like.
But do you watch every single time?
Yes.
No.
If it's
you get
good.
It once, it's
if
fine.
it's good. See, okay.
But it's a waste of time if you're marathoning it one after another. You just want to.
Okay. I watched Kogi-Ass in 2 days with 50 episodes. But I listened to the da 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 da. It's such a funny opening. My goodness, you want to know what? I'm worse. I skipped both the intro. No!
Yeah, same PD.
No! You can still talk about it. That's for sure. But it's just like, it actually depends because it's like some animes have really good stories, but just terrible openings and ending songs. I watched Anime MV after I'm near. Jesus Christ. I agree. It's up for grabs because it's like some of them you really have to watch both. It just to really
like if
get
it
the whole
changes
feeling.
every time, yeah.
Hey, guess who it is? Woo! Guess who it is? Clap it up. Ooh, ooh.
We have a third reactor joining us, everybody.
Oh my goodness! Do you want to join me? Hello.
Wait, let's
What?
set 4 chairs up.
Oh, it was the
We're doing
Does everybody want to meet Kevin's
unboxing.
girlfriend?
Hey, wanna do a movie at 11?
No, I'm gonna go home and sleep.
Sit.
No, she wants you to come.
Come, sit. Squeeze in.
Wait, what are you doing?
Live
We're doing
streaming.
live streaming. Okay.
Oh, you're on React to the K.
You're on React to the K. Come on, let's go. Let's react to the K.
What song are you doing?
No, we're just live
We're
streaming. We're
live
just
streaming.
chilling.
Our
Does that-
video.
Let me know whether she's in the frame.
Okay.
Wow, this is very. Oh, this is that fascinating wall that I always see.
Yes.
I always thought that you photoshopped it in the background.
Oh my gosh, no. I'm
Something
just
Oh,
really
really?
lucky
yeah,
this is
yeah,
a really
yeah,
cool room.
something with green screen.
Look at that. It's you. Oh wait, no, it's like doubling up. Are we? Kevin, we love you, Kevin.
She's so pretty.
You're so pretty.
Fans are calling you
Look at
pretty.
Oh God, is this? This is. Wait, do you know form of therapy? Do you know PD?
Oh, I saw his Twitter a lot.
Yeah. Well, because
Oh my gosh,
you talk to
form
PD a
therapy.
lot. Yeah.
Hey, form of therapy. Can you please watch Love Exposure?
I haven't watched that yet.
She's seen it and she approves.
Where is the camera? This is a camera.
Yeah.
That's the camera
And
right
this
there.
is what
This
we
is
see.
because the comments load faster here.
And the video clearly is stuck on
That's
the stream.
stopped,
So yeah.
How was your art tour today, guys?
It was,
It was really great.
yeah.
Did
I
you
love
like it?
this.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Definitely the first one.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was wishing
We went to Buffalo for a bunch of art.
I was gonna ask.
But
you
anyway.
if you showed her love exposure.
Oh my god, form of therapy was gonna ask. Of course. Of course. We started at midnight or 1 and we finished at 4 or 5. Love exposure. I think it was 1 to 5.
I didn't expect to cry so hard.
Oh yeah, she cried so hard at the end.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Love exposure.
I'm guessing no spoilers are allowed.
No.
Let me know later.
What? Okay.
What's your
No,
name?
it's really hard to explain what this ending is.
You can't. You should shoot
It's not something you have to go through.
Exactly.
this
You
4 hour
can't.
tour.
Yeah. It sounds so simple,
Yeah.
the ending, and it is simple, but it's the other 3.5 hours.
It was pure tear gas.
Yeah.
pure tear gas. I've never heard
This
someone
is
use
this is how she talks.
I love it. That's good. Oh man, thinking of World War II. No, we're not.
Stop! Stop!
Jesus. World War II is very interesting.
Also, yeah, tonight we're watching a very disturbing film called The Seventh Continent.
The seventh
It
continent.
is by the Austrian auteur Mikhail Haneke.
But yeah, for those who don't know, he has a little movie club at our school.
Yeah, well, we should add her Twitters.
Okay.
We add her.
Can you not read the comments? Is it too far away?
No. Oh no, it's coming. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty.
Did I say Falling Angel by Wong Kar-wai in the comment area?
Oh,
Oh my.
I love her accent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you seen Fallen Angels? I haven't seen Fallen Angels.
What is the Chinese translation?
Isn't that the one with the 2 people on the motorcycle as the poster? Like the girl is leaning towards the guy's head.
Wasn't that
Wong,
Chongqing Express?
no, that's not.
okay, I'm gonna add.
I'm
her
not the biggest
Twitter.
fan of Wong Kar-wai, and I've only seen 2 of his films.
Jeez.
But
At-
In the Mood for Love was great, but the ending, man, it's just so not me. The very end, it's so poetic.
Oh, he was talking to.
Yeah. The very end,
And then
and then Chongqing Express is just.
Yeah,
I just
saw
couldn't
Fallen
resonate with it at
Angels.
all.
Mad Cat. Mad.
Somehow, Chongqing Express is so. How can I say it?
We're just talking about film now.
It has so many narratives that I keep thinking Falling Angels was part of that
Oh. Whoops.
film, but it's
Whoops.
apparently not.
How would I have ended it? I can't say how I would have ended it, but
Falling
like,
Angels.
no. Someone's asking about In the Mood for Love. The thing is, a version I would prefer is like, if you've seen Lost in Translation, that's a film with a similar pacing where the ending for me is way more satisfying. And I know satisfaction's not the point with In the Mood for Love, but something about it. Maybe I need to rewatch it honestly, because that soundtrack is pretty baller. That waltz.
Wow, I want to
I like
see
how that.
the-
Okay, so this actually started with
Yeah.
unboxing, and then we
Uh-huh.
started talking about life, and then P was like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't sign up for this." It was really funny.
Oh
But then we
wow.
started going to anime, and then slowly.
La la love bomb, la la love bomb,
We're bringing
da,
it
da,
back.
da, 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 love bomb, love bomb, love bomb, da, 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 love bomb, love bomb.
Has he played this song for you?
No, we haven't.
I think so once or twice, but you haven't really listened to it.
We're busy listening to Beatles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
But I'm going to listen to Love Bomb by myself, I think, eventually.
Love bomb, love bomb. Someone said
Very peppy.
Isaac looks like why I'm doing what I'm doing here.
Thank you. Yes, it's a great song.
Well,
What?
I'm
Hey,
happy.
hey,
Kevin
Promise
is
9
in the
fans,
continent.
who are your biases? I'm having so much trouble.
Are you sure you don't have secret?
I have so much trouble choosing a bias for Promise 9.
Promise 9. Da 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 da.
The only one we reacted to. Da, 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 da.
No, so I told PD that there's like a few songs. Or I think the audience.
Oh, there's Tom's Music Corner. Yeah, there's Nagyung. Nagyung's fighting. G1 and Nagyung, correct. That is, man, that's the struggle. I think it's Seiram, G1, and Nagyung are my like top 3.
My bias is Chaeyoung. but I'm wrecked by hate.
Oh yeah, they're both adorable.
He harmonized immediately. See,
Uh-huh.
no, because I told if you sing the da 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 like anything that we like.
I have heard BB.
You gotta,
Who was BB? Which one was BB by again?
IU.
Oh man.
Midnight Summer Dream.
I told them wait for the reaction to see our.
Yeah, we'll refrain from talking about that one.
Gyuri.
Hangout. Is Hangout in Luna?
Gyuri's very high. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Hi. What?
High on his stand list.
Yeah, but I think top 3 are still Seiram, Nagyung, and Jiwon, and I don't know who. Jiwon gets all the quietest lines, but when she's but then when she speaks, she's like the loudest person on earth. It's the best.
Wow.
Oh, Jihyun, gosh, there's Jihyun. Oh, Jihyun's just the greatest. I don't know, guys.
So with albums comes like little pictures of the members of like the idols.
I've not seen Produce 48. Oh yeah, this is great.
Where did my bias Umu go?
Where did my
Sorry,
bias
Where did my bias
Umu
Umu
go? Says
Hello.
phonotherapy.
Hello.
We have to wrap up soon. Sorry.
She behind the camera.
I'm behind the camera
She's
like I
always
always
behind the
am,
camera.
like I meant to be.
I think I did hear "Remember Me" by Oh My Girl, and I really liked it. Right?
No.
Oh.
You said it was.
You guys are gonna go to plates?
Oh.
Wait, what? Like, Oh My Girl's latest release?
Shit.
Secret or not
Is that
secret?
Remember Me?
Remember Me.
Yeah.
You thought you were like, it's okay.
Oh really? I remember getting overall positive.
Maybe like the second lesson you thought something.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Because I ran it by you and you were just like not react worthy. Same with you. Both of you have heard that song.
The
Remember Me.
oh, okay. PD says P48 is not worth it because the best person leaves too soon, aka Matsu Jurina.
Hmm. Neat.
Neat.
I feel like the next big game show that I happen to catch like the beginning of, I might watch it and see. Well, not game show, just like a idol show. You know, the competition. I'd like to see how it works. It seems like the appropriate next step to understand the industry better. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We have to wrap up soon. Like
Kind of
now.
done with the group. Red Velvet comeback. Perfect red. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we
how
got
many
it. Yeah,
times
I think
are we
yeah,
doing
I
this?
think it's time to
Wrap up.
yeah, it's time to wrap up.
Wrap it up.
So this lasted longer than we
This
both
was
thought
2
it
hours.
would.
We thought we were just bye. Goodbye. Yes, we're gonna leave.
Time to eat.
Gamers United Gaming, thank you for your questions.
Thanks
Tom
everyone.
No,
for your
Isaac's
questions.
gonna come watch a freaking depressing movie with us.
I'm gonna go do some Bible study, then teach a class tomorrow.
You can still teach the class tomorrow, but your Bible study will be the 7th continent.
Hello, everyone. Oh wait, what?
Dab.
Dab,
Bye.
Bye.